right, welcome back everyone to Nails by Sora. I hope you are all doing well because today we are moving on to day 11 of 25 days of holiday nails with Madam Glam's 2023 Advent Calendar. And today's item is a beautiful Christmas green gel liner. Now, I've got so many gel liners at this point, it's not even funny. And unfortunately, I don't really use them all that much because I have the potted gels. I do like that the Madam Glam brush is a little bit thinner and shorter, so it makes it a little bit easier to make precise marks and line work and whatnot. I'm going to attempt to use it in this video, but usually I just dispense out onto the palette and then I use my liner brush. The reason being that all the ink collects on the wand, and then as you're using it, it starts dripping down and pooling along the base where it meets the brush, and then you have to keep wiping it along the inside of the bottle, and it's a little bit more messy to use the wand. But for the interest of this video, I'm going to use it the way it's intended. I'm gonna move my palette out of the way. And today we're going to do a mistletoe themed nail. And I'm going to start off with Madam Glam's white lace and do 2 coats of that. Now I do want to also use some gold, so I'm going to be using Magpie Beauty's Amanda Dust. And basically it's a foil that can be chromed. But I'm going to use a brush and I'm just going to tap it onto areas of the nail and create kind of like a patchy gold accented something or other. But while I'm doing this, how about you hit that like button and that subscribe button? And since you're going to be hitting buttons, how about you hit that notification button? So that way you know when new videos are available. Because I know, I see you. You watch my videos, you come back for more, but you're not subscribed. I mean, you don't have to. I would appreciate it. In keeping with the holiday spirit, it would be a nice present. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm going to put this in the lamp for a 60-second cure, and then I'll do my second coat, and I will be back. All right, so I'm going to take my dust, and I'm just going to take it little by little from the bottle. Usually I would dispense it out, but it gets everywhere and I really don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to tap it onto the nail. And this is actually coming out less gold than what I was going for. So I may add something else into it. I'm just doing this into the tacky layer of the polish itself. I didn't add anything else to the nail. I'm going to close it up lest I knock it over. And don't get me wrong, I do like it, but I just want a little bit more gold in there. It's shading a little bit more blue. And I do have, if I can find it, this isn't what I was going for, but I saw it and I figured I might use it. I was looking for gold foil, but this could work too. So I'm just going to take it actually from the lid. And just overlap it ever so slightly so that I still keep some of the just brushing off the excess. And cover it up, and now I'm going to go in with a matte top coat so that I can do some work over it. Don't you hate it when you do a really good narration and you talk about the product and demonstrate how to use it, and then you go to hit stop on the record and you realize you never hit start? Anyway, so what I was saying, I do like the product. I think it's a little thin. I was having issues of it pulling down the shaft of the brush. But what I did to create these fronds is I basically drew the stem of the branch and then I just feathered it out, making sure that they weren't touching, so that I kept that gap in between the layers of the fronds. I am going to go in with accent shades to give it a little bit more dimension. On the whole, I love the color. It's green is my favorite color. I think it's a little watery and a little thin, so I wouldn't necessarily use it as a gel paint. I might dispense it out onto a palette and use it as an all-over color because it's a beautiful color. But in terms of a paint, it's not really what I'm looking for in terms of viscosity. And it's not really meant as a paint. It's meant as a way to draw on the nail with color versus using, dispensing it onto a palette and using one of your own brushes. This gives you an option where it's self-contained and you can use the brush that's in the bottle. But I don't know, I think it's just, I don't think it's something that I'd actually really use, which is why I stopped buying gel liners. But beautiful color. So now I'm going to go in with some accent colors of the gel paint. This is electric yellow, but I like it as an accent to the green. And this one I think is very close actually to the color that's on the nail, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway and see how it stands out against it. And I've actually made sure that I hit record this time. So I'm just going to do the same thing that I did with the other fronds, which you didn't actually see, so now you get to see it. And I'm going to just pull it out in the same manner, going in a few different directions so it looks natural, pulling down from the center and out. And then I'm going to do the other side. What I did say also that you didn't hear me say because I wasn't recording was I kind of really love the matte of the background. I think it adds great contrast, so I'm going to try to keep it matte. I was thinking that I might actually just make the whole nail glossy, but I like the contrast between the matte and the glossiness of the branches. So I'm going to go ahead and cure this, and then I'm going to add in some of the yellow. All right, so now we're going to go in and do our berries. And I'm just going to use the red pudding gel that I've been using in the past few videos because honestly, it is out on my table and it is the perfect red. So we're just going to keep using it as long as it's applicable. And I'm going to use my dotting tool. So I'm not going to cluster the berries all in one spot as you usually see. I'm going to sprinkle them throughout the fronds, and then kind of do some bigger and some small. All right, I think that's good. I don't think I really need to go too crazy on it. Pretty simple design. I'm going to cure this, then I'm going to work in some top coat for the fronds to make it shiny or keep it shiny. And then I'm going to, nothing. That's it. I'll come back to wrap up. So for the top coat, I'm going to be using Crazy Top by Gin B. It is no wipe, and this way I can use my liner brush to go in and make those specific lines. So I'm just going to dip it in, wipe it off, and trace the lines the way that I made them. If you watched my last video, I was talking about how with the amount of rain we've had in Florida the past few days, we're getting these little gnats that keep coming in through the screen, and they're just annoying, and they're attracted to light, so they keep coming into the camera view as I'm filming. So if you're wondering, no, I'm not dirty. No, I don't have bugs. I just, at the moment, have gnats because of the weather. Because Florida is a swamp. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so that you always know when new videos are available. If you have any comments or questions as to the products I used or the techniques that I used in this video, please put it down in the comment section below. All the information on the products will be in the description box below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.